What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is Myles with Holiday World out of Dallas, Texas, and I have not done many motorhome videos over the last year because we really haven't had many. And so I am glad to finally be getting some more motorhomes in stock. We're looking at this 2023 Forest River Sunseeker 2400B on the Mercedes chassis, diesel engine here, full body paint scheme, great for couples or maybe a family with 1 or 2 kids, something like that. And I'm really excited to show it to y'all. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm super excited that you're here. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you do get something out of this video, consider hitting the like button down below and definitely hit that subscribe button as I upload new videos almost every single day of the week throughout the entire year and show a lot of never before seen RVs. So hit that subscribe button. And then if you didn't know, I am in a sales position, so I do not get paid by my company or by any manufacturers to make these videos. I do these on my own time in hopes of finding somebody like you that might be interested in purchasing this RV, and I would love to be a part of making that experience a memorable one for you. So you can go down to the first link down below in the description if you are interested in purchasing this RV, and you can leave me your contact information through that link there so that I can get in touch with you in helping you purchase this RV. That's all I got for y'all. Let's get into the video. I'm really excited to announce that we now have 100% Spanish-speaking RV tours online. Thanks to my father-in-law who now works with me, we've been making videos that are 100% in Spanish on his YouTube page. There's links down below in the description of this video to find those, or you can just search RVs con Luis and you will be able to find those pages there. He is also in a sales position, so if you or a family member speaks Spanish and would rather work with him, he is also here to help as well in regards to purchasing your RV. And if you or a family member would like to see tours of these RVs in Spanish, you now have access to those. So search RVs con Luis, go watch his videos there and subscribe to his channel. All right, y'all, so again, this is the 2023 Forest River Sunseeker 2400B, and you'll see the specs and the floor plan layout here on the screen, but I'll go over some of that real quick. You are going to have a 26-gallon fuel capacity. It is a diesel engine on this Mercedes chassis. You have a gross vehicle weight rating of 11,030 pounds. Your length on here, it's gonna be right around 25 feet, 5 inches. And then you have like 56 pounds of propane capacity on here, a 35-gallon freshwater tank, 32-gallon gray water, and 32-gallon black water capacities on here. So with something like this, you're looking at a little bit more of a premium Class C motorhome. Being on the Mercedes chassis with a diesel engine, we have some alternative options here as well, like this Conquest. This is even a pre-owned Coachman Leprechaun here, and then this Sunseeker that does not have the full body paint, that is going to be on a Ford chassis that has a gas engine. All of these are going to be less expensive options. Got a piece of paper there flying around. See if we can grab it. Don't know what that is, but anyways, okay. I got interrupted by that. But this here, being on the Mercedes chassis, diesel engine, going to be more premium, plus it has the full body paint. So before we go inside, I'm going to explain what that is for those of y'all that don't know. Everything that you see on here, aside from the Sunseeker logo that is a chrome sticker, is painted on. So this here is all paint. These are not sticker decals on here. And if you don't know, that is not standard on RVs. Most RVs are going to have a sticker decal on here, where this here is actually a sticker that you can peel off. So over time, if these are exposed to sun for too long without doing any sort of treatment to them to make sure that they don't peel or fade, that is what will happen. On here, you're getting something that will definitely withstand anything that could possibly damage or alter the look of the outside for a much, much, much longer period of time than something with standard sticker decals. Plus, again, you have the really cool chrome stickers here. The sun isn't really out today because it's cloudy, but when the sun hits those Sunseeker decals, they have a really nice chrome finish to them. Also, before we go inside, I gotta go backtrack over here real quick and show that you do have a slide out on here. So this whole area here is a slide, so that will slide out there. So we currently have this with the slide in. This is gonna show us what everything looks like in transportation mode or road mode, whatever you wanna call it. So when we open the door here, you have your step that automatically comes out, screen door there. And as we go inside, you will see what your living arrangement looks like here with the slide pushed in. So immediately to the right, one thing I love about the Mercedes chassis is you have the swivel seats here. So you can see we have this seat swiveled around. You're gonna have your chassis all up here. You'll have your bed space here with this removable middle portion there to add additional headroom, getting in and out of the driver's cab area. Have this space up here, and then you have your U-shaped dinette table that has a seat belt on each side. So you'll have 2 seat belts there. And then you have your direct path back here where you have your bed, you have your bathroom, so you have easy, quick access to the bathroom in here. You can access every function inside of the bathroom, and you have your refrigerator. Now, one thing that I get asked a lot, some people complain about my videos being too long, or I'm just talking about unimportant information. You have to understand, I'm in a sales position, so I try to answer questions that I just frequently get asked through these videos. So if I can answer more questions for you in the video, then that's less questions I have to answer for each individual that may reach out to me. So one question that I get asked very frequently is, why would someone choose a motorhome like this over a towable trailer? Gonna show real quick. You can also get back to this storage back here as well. You have this nice big wardrobe closet. So something like this, the reason people choose something like this is typically, one, if they're doing more consistent long distance travel, because to really get the most out of a motorhome like this, you got to use it, one, and two, you're typically got to use it for like longer distance travel, you know, because you're paying for the opportunity to travel in more comfort than sitting in a truck. You know what I mean? So that is something that they're paying for there, plus your direct access to, on the road, be able to use things like your kitchen, be able to get directly to a bathroom without having to stop at a rest stop. So this will allow you to, you know, as long as you don't need to fill up on gas, I mean, you can travel as far as that gas tank will get you before you need to make a stop, because you'll have everything in here that you need. So that is some of the key factors that people consider when making a decision into something like this. Now, before I ramble on too long, we're going to talk about getting this slide out. You have this touchscreen control panel here. This is going to control everything on the RV. And this does also have manual controls as well in components like these right here. So we'll get more into those in a little bit, but I do want to show on here where you have your slide out controls. I love that it now tells you what you need to do to be able to put the slide out in. It's something that's always been frustrating, because every motorhome's a little bit different. Like, what do I need to do? Why is this slide out not moving? So this one here, it tells you the parking brake needs to be engaged, which it currently is, and the ignition needs to be on. So currently the ignition is not on. So we're going to come up into the driver's cab area. It is a push to start in this Mercedes chassis. So you just push the button there and it will start up. The auto leveling is what you hear beeping down there. So we'll turn the engine off as soon as we get the slide out. But then you can see here, you now have everything that you need to, oh, whoops, that's the awning, to send the slide out. So that slide will start moving out there. Okay, so now we have the slide pushed out. So this is what you're gonna be when you're at your campsite or wherever you get to your destination, whenever you get to your destination, what it's gonna look like here in your living space. Your mattress is kind of this two-piece mattress setup here where they fold over the top of each other. And it is like this is definitely a more premium mattress, has that memory foam type materials in there. You slide this back and you can see they overlap each other there to give you that flat finish on the mattress. So that is how you will get that into a sleep ready position. Whether or not you can sleep on that while it is going down the road, I have not tried. I am not going to comment on. That is up to you and your discretion if you want to try something like that. But keep in mind, you do have the bunk overhead or over the driver's cab area as well, if you're wanting to take a nap or something along those lines. But don't tell anybody I told you to do that. That's up to you what you want to do when you are traveling in your motorhome. Okay, so we're going to start from the back and then kind of work our way forward. So you have your bed here, nice windows around. You do have storage space in there next to your bed as well. two reading lights. They have this little interesting like very, very dim ambient light. I'm like, I need to be in this motorhome at night when no lights are on to see if that has any sort of impact, because it just looks so dim. But I could imagine at night, maybe it'd be enough just to kind of see your surroundings. So you have two different light features there. It does also have USB ports in the light as well. So pretty interesting. And then for outlets in this area, there are quite a few. You do have outlets and USB ports down here next to the bed. And then same thing on the other side of the bed. And you have outlets here next to the TV as well. And you have a TV installed right here by where your bed is at. So you have a TV in this area. Now, one thing that is really nice about this motorhome, especially if you're wanting to do more long distance travel, is having all this wardrobe storage back in this space. So you open this up, you can see your spot to hang all your clothes in there. It does have this automatic light that turns on as soon as you open the door. So you can see here, close the door, light came off, open the door, it comes on as soon as you open it. So love that feature. Really nice strong latches on here, so these are not gonna pop open on you while you're going down the road. And a nice finish to the color as well. Let me know what you think about the overall interior color scheme of this motorhome as well. I think they did a pretty good job, considering sometimes Class C motorhomes can kind of lack a more modern finish from what I've seen in some instances. So I think they did a pretty good job. Open this up, you have your storage here for your wardrobe for drawers, and these are going to be soft close. So all your drawers in here will have the soft close function. And then going back this way, I believe in most of your motorhomes, there's usually like a fresh water tank or something like that under the bed, so there is no storage under the bed on this one. Open this up, you have two pull-out drawers here for additional storage, and those will again have soft close on them as well, and two shelved out storage spaces down here. Directly across from your bed, we already kind of saw this, but you have your bathroom in here. We'll go a little bit more in detail in here now, where you do have plenty of room to walk in and come in here, and you do have your shower curtain that will go across. This is a flexible shower curtain, so it looks like it'll lock in place there. And then the latch mechanism here, I haven't really played with this. Let's go inside the shower. Let's just see what it does. Okay, there you go. Kind of have to be in here and slam it a little bit more aggressively. But when you press on this, ooh, this might be a little bit, wow. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely like to show y'all everything. This is something that I would consider. So when I'm in here, okay, we'll get to that in just a second. Height here, about 6'3" maybe to this point right there, and then you have a couple extra inches in here. So you could be about 6'4", maybe 6'5", and comfortably fit in here. Underneath this shower, the shower sits at about the level of my nose. So I would have to duck down a little bit to get underneath it, but that looks like a pretty nice shower head it comes with. You have your shelves here. The one thing that I'm concerned about is, like, you can see here, I'm kind of hitting my elbow on this. If you hit it too hard, it's gonna pop open. It looks like it's just a magnet latch that holds this in place. So I don't know, if it were me, I might actually put some sort of additional latch right there. Like if you maybe just mounted a latch to this handle right there that could like either clip on or be a bungee cord that could go around it or something to hold it close for sure. Because I could just definitely see myself hitting my elbow on here and breaking that free, maybe a little too often. So, but I do like that it is a flexible material. So this is flexible here, so it's not gonna like hurt when you bump it or anything like that. It's not glass. You have a vent fan in here. You do have your AC ducted into here as well. 3 different shower hooks, or really 6 in total. And you have your skylight in here, so lots of natural light. And then you have your porcelain foot flush toilet. Open this up, you do have your pretty deep sink there. A really good size sink with the cover for it, so you have more countertop space. Drawers down underneath here. It is a little tight, but I mean, it's not a bathroom you're gonna have more than one person in at a time, that's for sure. Outlet here as well, and then you have pretty good medicine cabinet storage as you have the 2 doors that open here to give you all this additional space. So that is everything in your bathroom there. Again, you can access this completely while you're going down the road, and you do have this little rack here that you can hang towels and clothes on and whatnot. You have a privacy curtain here that will pop open like so. Open this up there, and This is in a rail system through the ceiling. Haven't really messed with this much either, so see how well this cooperates with me. And it will clip into this little, see you have this hole right there and that little spot right there. It will clip in like so. And you now have a privacy curtain. So I was kind of thinking, you know, how often this may even get used, but then I was like, okay, maybe if somebody just took a shower and was changing or just using the restroom or whatever it may be, maybe they just want that added bit of privacy there. So you do have that as well. So close that back up. It goes back in nice and easy, and I just love that it's really secluded and tucked away when you're not using it. It's almost like if you never felt you needed it, you would never even know that it's there because it doesn't get in the way of anything. Then to the right here, you're going to have your U-shaped dinette table. So you have your leg here for the table. You can see here this just unscrews. When you unscrew this, that's going to release the pressure there so this table can come up. You can drop it down into these supports here, right through here, to make this into a bed. So you would take the back cushions and put them on here, and this would turn this whole space into about a 6-foot long bed there. Again, you have your seat belts in this area. You do have 2 pull-out drawers, one on each side for storage. You have a water filtration system built into this RV, so there's your water filter there. Soft close drawers on those as well. Then you have 3 nice storage spaces up above. Hidden hinges on all these, so you don't see the hinges outside the cabinet, and then these have the soft close doors as well. And the hidden hinges are on all of your cabinetry here, so that gives it a nice clean finish as well, where none of those hinges are exposed. Cargo netting for some storage, USB ports, and outlets here as well. And again, you have your 2 seat belts, so you can have 2 people sitting here legally buckled in going down the road. Have a nice big window here, and I love that they do these LED light strips throughout this motorhome. Looks really, really nice. Definitely a much more modern way to go about lighting. So you have a nice LED light strip there. And then across from this area, you have your kitchen space where you're going to have a really big sink here. So open this up. Your faucet here will move out of the way. Open this up. This has a huge, about 12-inch wide, might even be more like 14 inches, a big stainless steel sink with a solid surface sink cover. So all this is solid surface countertop. You do have the flip up prep station as well, so that will lock in place there. And then this is a pretty rugged little faucet here where it's like it almost looks like an outdoor hose type of material there, so very rugged on that. And then underneath your sink you'll have some storage here and some pull-out drawers. So this will be a little bit smaller drawer. Again, soft close on that, or actually they're both the same size. Another thing I like, you have your microwave down low, so no need to worry about dropping something as you're taking stuff out of this microwave. And this does have a lot of different options on it. This looks like this is a yeah, it's a convection oven combo. You can see all the different features that they have on here. But yeah, this is a convection oven microwave combo. It even has, yeah, it has like a heating element in there. So this looks like it's going to do everything all in one. So really nice setup there that you have from that Greystone product. And then you have a Dometic 2-burner gas stove here with the cover to keep your countertop space. I mentioned earlier you have these push button controls here. You have one panel here, and then you do have another one right by the step when you walk in. So you are going to have this here. You can see you can do things like turn on all your lights with one push of the button, extend and retract your awning, and control some of your other individual lights from that panel. Same thing here, you have your slide out controls and then more individual light controls here. Or this can all be done from your phone as it connects to this panel here, or it can be done from this panel. So multiple different ways to control your RV. Some other additional things, you do have 12-volt heat pads on your water tank, so you can keep your water tanks warm while going down the road when you may not be running your furnace. You can start and stop your generator from in here. You have monitoring of your house and chassis batteries, all kinds of different stuff. And it looks like it has the automatic gen start as well. So if the batteries are going down and they are, about to die, that can automatically start the generator to make sure that those don't die. So you can turn that on there. Let's see, let's go through what other stuff might be in here. Light controls, your climate controls. Does have a heat pump in your AC, so you can actually get heat from an electric source with your AC here as well. So whether it's from your generator or being plugged into the 30 amp, you don't have to use propane to get heat out of the AC. So another more premium feature that you get with that to conserve propane, and all that can be controlled here as well. So that's everything there. You have a JBL sound system, so it does come with a subwoofer. You have the independent gain control, so you can control the volume of the sub individually from the other speakers, and your other two speakers are in the ceiling here with the JBL sound system. So you have both those speakers there, and then as you can see here, a huge skylight that you have that is going to let in a bunch of natural light. It is kind of this frost white finish, so you can't actually see through it, but it does let in a ton of natural light. And if you don't happen to like that, you can also close this here to make it darker in here. That's a nice feature. Nice big vent fan in the middle of the RV that you have here. And then you have your AC ducted throughout this unit, so you actually have ducting going down both sides of the AC here for nice consistent airflow throughout the trailer, or throughout, this isn't a trailer, throughout the motorhome. And then has a Wi-Fi router installed too, so that was something I did not expect to see, but this is the Gateway Winegard Wi-Fi router with LTE as well, so that is already installed. Over a $500 piece of equipment that you have here with the install that just is coming on this motorhome, so you have that ready to go immediately. Also like that you have these different kind of looking lights than what you traditionally see, especially in travel trailers and fifth wheels. It's just a flat light, almost like more of what comes in a, you know, new build home. So that's a nice finish too, just gives it a more premium feel. Your refrigerator here, it's a 12 volt gas and electric, or not gas and electric, sorry. It's a 12 volt only electric refrigerator. Glad I caught myself there. This is gonna run off your battery system. So whether you're plugged in, your generator's running, or your solar, sorry, you have solar on the roof. I don't know why it took me a second to think about that. All three different ways that your batteries can stay charged to keep this thing running here for you, and going to be a very efficient refrigerator that is about 10.5 cubic feet. That's everything. Oh, and last thing up here, your storage. Nice space that opens up here. These stay open on their own, and you have nice space for storage up in here, and then these have the soft close function on them as well. While we're here, let's talk about the price real quick, because this does have a MSRP of $158,492. You can see the additional options that were added on here that aren't standard are the solar system, you have the exterior TV, and you have the auto leveling system. So this here is definitely going to be a more premium motorhome. If you are interested in this RV, I am in a sales position, so I would love to personally help you out in assisting you in making this RV yours, whether you know this is the one that you want and you're ready to purchase, or you would like to schedule a time to come do a test drive. I would love to help you out and be a part of your buying experience and making this RV yours. And keep in mind that MSRP price there, the $158, that is not the sales price. So I do not actually know off the top of my head exactly what I can sell this motorhome for. But if you go to the link down below in the description, it's the first link in the description of this video, you can leave me your contact information. I would love to get a proposal put together for you and see what kind of price we can put together to get you in this motorhome. So you can do that there, or you can text me at the screen, at the number on the screen there. Do the same thing. We can get a proposal put together for you, see what kind of deal we can work out to get you a great price on this motorhome and get you in it. And then if you're just like, oh my gosh, that is way too expensive, don't get discouraged. I am going to be making videos of some of these other motorhomes that we have out here, where they're going to be more in like the 100 to 130 MSRP range as well, and some different options and floor plans there as well. So stay tuned for those. Okay, that's everything I got in this area. Let's go to the bed area, where you have this nice storage space all through here. So you have all this storage space there. Windows here, privacy curtain that goes across. You have the privacy curtain coming from both sides there, and each window will have its own curtain. You have a TV here. This TV is going to swivel out, so you can see this from in the motorhome as well, and it will rotate around. So you have multi-function with that. This here, I have not even played with this. I have honestly no idea what this is, but I'm guessing this is something like the cover to go on the windshield there, and it looks like it's really thick, so it probably does some sort of insulation as well, and it looks like it has magnets in it also. So I am assuming that is what this is. If I'm wrong about that and somebody knows for sure, but it looks like these are covers for the windows. I'm pretty certain that's what that is there. Very thick, very durable on those as well. But this is a nice big bed space, can easily sleep 2 adults. And then like I was mentioning, if you just need the headroom, this here will push back. Let me get it back up over that there. Cool. Now you have your head space to get in and out of the driver's cab area. and you have, you know, room to sit here if you want to hang out in this area as well. You do have your ladder here so you can get up into the loft area, and looking for outlets here. Let's see, you have your bunk lights. Is that a, look, oh yeah, you can, I think I just dimmed the lights. Okay, so I got these figured out. You have driver's side and passenger side bunk switches, and you can see how this one here, pretty dim compared to that one there, so you do have the dimming functions on those as well. You also can see you have a maximum load capacity for the bed of 440 pounds that it says on here. So that's gonna be your space up there. And then this Mercedes comes with these pretty interesting seat cushions here that make sense. At first I was like, this is weird. It's like a booster seat in case you're like 4 feet tall trying to drive this motorhome. But what it actually is for is when this is in the swiveled position here, it's so you can sit and you're not too incredibly low to the ground. So your feet can comfortably have a position there, because without those, it would pretty much feel like you're sitting on the floor with how low that is. So pretty interesting there. And then let's get into the driver's cab area. This will finish up everything inside. Some really nice features with Mercedes. First of all, you have the automatic seat controls here with the memory function. The memory function is nice because to flip these seats around, you actually have to move the backrest up and move this seat forward a little bit. So you can have it like in the position 3, have it memorize where the seat needs to go so you can easily swivel it around. That way you don't have to mess with it every time. So that's one really cool function. Plus, obviously, you can save your settings for each individual driver. You're going to have things like lane assist on here. Your cruise control is going to have where it can automatically set your following distance. You have all your voice and phone controls here on the steering wheel as well. Nice display on the dash here. Let me, we'll turn this on real quick. That auto leveling system, hopefully it doesn't start beeping at me. You can see you have your Mercedes-Benz that pops up here, and you have really nice click functions here on all your controls for like your volume, your AC, your vent fan speed, and things like that. Here's your home screen on the display, so you can see your different functions that you have here. Hopefully you can see that well on camera. I know there's a bit of a glare from the sun. Nice feeling vents that you have on here as well. Have this kind of circular motion so you can point those in any direction. Nice big windows to your side, and then this really feels like a big windshield here in front of you as well. Plus, I like up above you have this grab handle to assist you getting, whether you're coming in and out or just trying to stand up. Storage up above here as well. And then up here, 2 cup holders in front of each individual. This windshield is so big that really having a cup there wouldn't even get in your way. And then you open this up and you have, that looks like, this is a wireless charging pad. So you can drop your phone right here. It has wireless charging. Plug in your phone to operate with the screen here for like Apple CarPlay or Android, what is it? Android Auto, I believe. And then 2 other USB Type-C connections here. So those more updated USB Type-C connections with that. So you have everything in that panel there as well. Nice storage space down underneath here. Obviously you have your airbags, nice safety features in here with the airbags all to the side as well. Plus this does again have the lane assist on it. It's gonna have your like automatic fog lights that will turn on. Functions like that are just more premium. You have the paddle shifters on here. So that's pretty nice, more premium feeling as well. A lot of these things you're just not gonna get on like a Ford or Chevy chassis. So some nice upgraded stuff with that. More cup holders here as well, various different sizes. And that's pretty much everything. And your light controls are right down underneath here. Oh, and you have your storage in the door as well. I can pop this open and you can see multiple levels of storage there. And you have heated mirrors. So that is pretty much everything. Your side mirrors will be heated as well. Oh, and this here, side and backup cameras will be displayed on this monitor here. Whenever you put the car in reverse or put your turn signal on, that will pop up. Okay, that is everything on the inside. So let me know your comments on the inside. Now let's go ahead and head outside, look at the outside features. We're going to pop this down, get this out of the way. This has a, how does this operate? Okay, I see. It looks like you got to pull on something here. You know what? This looks like a 2-hand job, so I'm just going to leave it. And we're going to open this door, come out this way. And coming out here, you have your awning outside, so that's gonna cover pretty much this whole area out here. And you will have an LED light strip up underneath the awning, so whether your awning is in or out, you will have light out here. Plus there's a light bar right there as well. JBL sound system, so you'll have your 2 outdoor speakers. Frameless windows, that's something, again, things like your Sunseeker and Conquest over here that are not on this Mercedes chassis do not have the frameless windows, so that just gives it that more elegant finish on the outside and the appearance. Outdoor TV, we saw this as one of the optional features added on the MSRP sheet there. So you do have your TV here that you can use there, and that will be under the awning as well, so you will have awning coverage when you are watching TV outside. Outlets there, and then you'll have your storage down underneath. Pop this open. You see down under here, one thing I really like is they have this drain plug here. So if you have any sort of liquids or anything down in here, you have a drain plug that will drain those out and get that out easily. So that's everything there. It's pretty much everything on this side, actually. There's really nothing else to talk about on this side. Come to the back. You have your backup camera up top, a nice low profile backup camera. You do have a 4,200 pound towing hitch back here, so you can see rated for 4,200 pounds, has a max tongue weight of 4,200 pounds, and you can see your weight carrying there. It's actually, for weight carrying, it's gonna be able to support 350 pounds. So if you're putting like an accessory hitch or something like this back here to put, you know, bikes on or something like that. Propane quick connect line here, so if you wanted to connect a grill or something outside. And then that's, oh, and your black tank flush. So this is gonna be where you can hook up a hose to send pressurized water through your black tank to flush that out. Coming to this side, this is where a lot of your setup controls are gonna be, your generator, and then you have your slide out with the slide topper on it, so it is gonna protect the top of that slide out there. And then again, the frameless windows just look really nice. The chrome decal with Sunseeker looks really, really nice. And we'll go through all these functions here where you're going to have your outdoor hose here. So this is gonna be for cold water. You have your outdoor hose with that. City water connection, so if you're at a campsite with the water connection, that will be where you hook it up here. And then I'm assuming this is gonna be, looks like this is a tank flush here because I'm seeing the tank flush sticker right here. So this looks like this should be a tank flush as well. Either that or it's gonna be a fresh tank fill. I'd have to get confirmation on that for sure because I don't know 100% if this is a tank flush or a tank fill. On here you have your 30 amp power supply there. Your satellite TV connection. Under here, spot to store your sewer hose. And then here your black and gray tank pull valves to open up those tanks there. Down underneath here you have your generator. Open this door up and you're gonna have your 3,600 watt propane powered generator. So this is gonna run off the propane here, and this is going to be basically like, you know, everything that you get from plugging in your RV, like being able to run the ACs and the microwave, things like that, your generator can also do. And then there's just a ton of storage down underneath here. So you open this up, you have all this storage space down in there. You can see your 30 amp power cord comes in there as well. You have storage here. This is behind your cabinet inside the motorhome. Storage here, this is under your dinette table. And so they really didn't let any storage space go to waste. A lot of less expensive models in a similar floor plan might just literally leave that as empty space there and not utilize this as outdoor storage. Then coming down underneath here, this should be even more storage. Down here, yep, more storage through here. And this is gonna be like it's kind of like a really hard, durable plastic material on that. Slam latch doors on all of these. And then finally, your propane is down underneath here. So this is where you will fill your propane. You have your side cameras here nice and low, so you'll get a good street view when you use those. And this is where you're gonna fill up your diesel fuel right here. So when you open the door, this will be able to be opened up like so. And then finally, let's get to the front end real quick. You have, again, on the Mercedes chassis, it's really nice. You have the step right here. So if you need to get up on there, whether you're trying to get to engine components or just trying to like reach the windshield to clean it, you have that step that you can step up on. Really nice look with the Mercedes chassis that this is on. All right, y'all, that's all I got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below and definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And again, keep in mind I am in a sales position, so I would love to personally help you out in assisting you and making this motorhome yours, or maybe, you know, any RV or motorhome or travel trailer, fifth wheel, whatever it is that you may have seen. If you are looking for something that's different than what this motorhome is, definitely head over to my channel, subscribe to my channel, and I upload videos of RVs almost every day of the week. So lots of different stuff to check out. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, I'll see you out camping.